was only what was rather 6 arms wide, no length is mentioned here, and as deep as your waist. Actually, Christian Prince's source says as deep as the private part of the person, the groin area. But I say waist area for better better explanation, more proper explanation. So it's as deep as your waist, a waist level, average person's height, waist level, and as wide as 6 arms. That's what the narration says. That's what Christian Prince's own sources say. Nothing about length was mentioned, which actually supports Al-Khattabi and Al-Tahawi and Al-Waqidi's explanations. And actually, these are people who actually know about this well, the physical characteristics of this well. They know it. When they said that this was actually a stream of water, and actually Christian Prince's own data supports this, because no mention of any length. They said it was 6 arms wide and as deep as the waist level when it's at its max, and when it's at its minimum, it's as low as the knee level. So it's between the knee and the waist level as far as depth, and 6 arms wide. So it looks to me, even from Christian Prince's data, that it's a stream. But anyway. That, you know, regardless whether it was a well or a stream, the color, as the Prophet of Islam said in many narrations, and here I'm going to quote from Imam al-Ghazali's The Book of Religious Learnings, Volume 1, page 138. It says, Allah's Messenger said, "Nothing can make water impure unless it alters the water's smell, taste, or color." Nothing can make water impure unless it alters the water's smell, taste, or color. A quick note from me. According to www.islamweb.net, which is a prominent and very popular Muslim website that actually has Muslim scholars write for it, the hadith of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that says if impurity falls into a water or a body of water, and the smell, the taste, and the color of the water was not altered, then the water remains pure. They wrote actually a huge article that was 12 plus pages long, which you can see its link on the screen in front of you. And they quoted more than 27 scholars, early Islamic scholars, that many of them, most of them actually, or at least half of them, date back to the days of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, which I'm about to list for you right now. But they quoted 27 scholars from their narrations and their books, authenticating and testifying to the authenticity and the validity of this saying from Prophet Muhammad. So there's no question that this saying, this narration from Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, is an authentic and valid narration. It is not doubtful, it is not disputed. It is actually an authentic hadith. And those scholars and many more like them testify to the authenticity of this hadith. And the scholars are as follows: Al-Shafi'i, Ibn Jarih, Al-Athram, Ismail bin Sa'id, Ahmad, Ibn al-Mundhir, Al-Khattabi, Abu Ubaidah, Ibn Majah, Al-Khilal, Ibn Umar, Sa'id bin Jubair, Hudayfa, Abu Huraira, Sa'id bin al-Masib, Al-Hasan, Ikrimah, Ata, Jabir bin Zayd, Ibn Abi Layl, Malik, Al-Awza'i, Al-Thawri, Yahya al-Qattan, Abdul Rahman bin Mahdi, Abi Amama, and last and not least, Abu Sa'id. End of addition. So, given all these facts about the Prophet's sayings and the characteristics and the reality of the well. Suppose that it was a well, okay, and if it were, even if we take the worst case scenario and we say that it was 6 arms wide and 6 arms long, okay, it was a square, although the length is not mentioned again, but I'm going to assume that it's 6 arms wide and the same for the length, okay. I calculated this and it turned out to be almost as big as my room in here in the United States. An average bedroom's area, it would be you know, the ground area, it would be around this size, okay, 6 arms wide and 6 arms long. It would be as big as a bedroom, okay, and remember it was about a waist deep, okay. Well, if the person takes a sip from that water and that water and the water did not taste different, did not smell different, and did not look different, okay, nothing was altered from it. This is according to the Imam al-Ghazali's Book of Religious Learnings, Volume 1, page 138, and also according to Al-Tahawi and Al-Waqidi, and also Ma'alim al-Sunan in chapter 1, narration number 37, where it was a stream of water and the water's quality was never altered. The quality, quote, the quality of water was never affected or altered, end quote. A quick note from me, and also according to the 27 scholars that I just listed earlier and quoted earlier also, the Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him, said that if an impurity falls into a body of water and the smell, the color, and the taste of the water, if all these three together are not altered, then the water remains pure. So this means that, again, that the Prophet of Islam, peace be upon him, never used any impure or dirty water in either his ablution or drinking. End of note. A quick note from me. Again, as we've heard earlier, the well had a caretaker for it. This means that somebody was actually assigned to clean the well from any and all of the impurities that might have ended in the well by removing them. Apparently, people who lived near the well had a clear interest in keeping the well in a good condition, since it played an important role in their daily survival in the unforgiving and hot desert. Water, as we all know, is absolutely essential and is even priceless in the hot desert environment because of its scarcity and the high need for it due to the hot weather. End of note. So, if you take a sip from such water, whether it was a well or a stream, and it didn't taste any different, well, does this make the water unclean? Actually, according to the Department of Energy, the United States government's Department of Energy, soil or sand does clean the water from and filters it out from the poisonous bacteria. That is why underground water is clean when it bursts out of ground, because the soil had filtered it out. That's why the stream of Zamzam in Saudi Arabia, people drink right from it, okay, because it comes right from the ground as fresh water. Soil, it is written, and I'm going to quote the Department of Energy, the United States of America's Department of Energy, saying that soil cleans the ground, cleans the water. Let us look at the following website of the United States government's energy Department of Energy website. It's www.newton.dep.anl.gov. Again, that's www.newton.dep.anl.gov/ask that stands for Ask a Scientist /GEN01/GEN01688.htm. The following quotes can be found in that official government website. Here I read, soil actually cleans and filters the water. Another quote here, it says, moreover, these layers simulate exactly the layers found in soil and shows how the layers work to remove successive sizes of impurities without compromising its ability to do so. This is the mechanical aspect of explaining the soil's ability to filter water. And here's another quote. So how does being percolated through the ground help cleanse water? From a mechanical standpoint, the soil acts like a big strainer and can trap particles that way. Also, from Wikipedia, from the uses of soil, we read, this is from the wikipedia.org website, this is a scientific website. It says, soil cleans the water and it